Today on the TMZ Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton and joining me today is love maker, newsbreaker,
You're still doing this?
Deven Rall.
I made it. I made it back. I made it through my wisdom teeth surgery. That's probably why I haven't been asked back for a few days. I know you guys were letting me rest up, right?
Yeah, you were talking like this for a while.
Okay, I was not. TMI, but one of the stitches just came out in my mouth about 10 minutes ago. Is that gross?
Kind of. I mean, what is the...
They're supposed to dissolve. Anyways, let's move on to the news.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you got over the surgery and you're alive and well.
Yep.
Which is more than we can say for Kate Middleton.
As far as we know.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
As far as we know. Because we'll definitely get back into that. My favorite story of the year.
Really?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. My favorite story of the year.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that sometime, a little later. NSYNC reunites at you-know-where with you-know-who at a Justin Timberlake concert. Justin's using him again. And
using them?
Well, yeah.
They were happy to be there.
I know that. I mean, I don't know. I pity them.
They ran to the will turn, dude.
I know they did, which is why I pity them.
I'm surprised they didn't have plans.
Have they no shame?
It was last minute.
Have they no shame, though?
No.
Our almost news. Actually, this is a very contentious episode, I think, because
Between me and you?
Yeah, you're on the other side of most of these issues, which
I'm
I
on
like.
the other side of pretty much every issue you have.
Good. I like it. So that's why we got you in.
It's already pretty contentious.
Yeah, almost news is going to be good. But we'll start with this. Don Lemon.
Yep.
He interviewed his new boss, Elon Musk.
And got fired.
Yeah. It got so tense that he got fired. He went on his old TV show, his old channel, to talk about it. He went back on CNN to talk about his new show that got axed from X. Let's have a listen to him now.
Hate speech on the platform is up. Do you believe that X and you have some responsibility to moderate hate speech on the platform? That you wouldn't have to answer these questions from reporters about the Great Replacement Theory as it relates to Democrats?
I don't have to answer these questions.
The Great Replacement Theory as it relates to Jewish people. Do you think that?
I don't have to answer questions from reporters. Don, the only reason I'm doing this interview is because you're on the X platform and you asked for it. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I would not do this interview.
So you don't think? Do you think that you wouldn't get in trouble or you wouldn't be criticized for these things?
I'm criticized constantly. I could care less.
That didn't seem like the clips that Don. I know he's only released a couple of them. They didn't, at least to me, seem that contentious. I mean, it's like exactly what I expected him to ask Elon about, and Elon looked annoyed, but it was like he didn't really look mad, did he?
It's just to wet your whistle because the whole interview.
Oh, you think this is a huge tease?
Oh yeah, the whole interview.
And you think the
out.
interview will actually be good? Or interesting, I say.
Oh, it's going to be interesting. Like, he got fired over it. Like, yeah. I mean...
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, Don...
I need to see more.
He asked him about Elon's ketamine use, which Elon has admitted to.
Yeah.
He asked him about the Great Replacement Theory, that migrants are coming over and, taking over for good, honest, hardworking white people over here.
Yep.
Elon is really playing into that theory, and Don asked him about it. Apparently, Elon, before the interview, said, nothing's off limits, so ask away.
Yeah.
And Don did, Don's not going to pander to Elon.
It was pretty funny, though, that he's like, Don, I'm literally only doing this interview because you're, like, my employee.
Yes.
Like essentially, that's the only reason I'm even giving you my time. But, so, Don's claiming... It is what it is. Like, it's kind of interesting just the fact that, like, Don went to X and everyone was, like, shocked. Like, oh, this is crazy.
He was supposed to be the opposite of Tucker Carlson.
Exactly.
He was supposed to even out the sort of political...
And that's kind of Elon's whole thing is, like, X is free speech. Like, I don't care if you have opposite... Clearly, Don has very opposite opinions than Elon does on a majority of the major issues. And he's like, I'll still give you a platform. Apparently, that's not the case.
No.
Because he's like, you're done.
And that's what Don's saying as well. Is like Elon Musk, I guess, believes in free speech only if you agree with him.
Yeah. And I have two takes on this. One, if Elon really did fire him over like whatever this interview,
well, he did,
where he felt like he came to. Well, that's the reason that Don's saying he got fired is this interview. Has Elon really spoken on why?
I think he said that he's no longer going to be doing like.
But he hasn't like.
It was going to be an exclusive with X. Now it's going to be on lots of platforms, including X.
Okay, got you. So yeah, so he technically still is letting him on his platform.
Well, you're not going to ban him. From
Yeah,
that'd be weird.
I get what you're saying. The only thing I think is a little bit, I don't know, in my opinion, kind of lame and weird.
Go on.
Dude, Don got fired by CNN, and so then he gets fired by Elon Musk, and he goes and gives his big exclusive to CNN.
Yeah.
That's like when you get like broken up with and you go back to your ex,
I
who
know.
like why?
Just for one night only, though.
Yeah, well, as far as who knows,
Yeah,
maybe
I mean,
they rekindle things.
Maybe actually they've changed CEOs at CNN since Don was fired.
So you think, yeah, there's a possibility he could go back on CNN, right?
Wow. It's like it's Shakespearean.
It is, but the whole thing is weird. I do want to see the whole interview. It is kind of soft, in my opinion, that if Elon Musk really did fire him over like exactly what you'd expect Don Lemon to ask
Right.
him.
Agreed.
But also weird by Don Lemon getting back with his ex.
True.
Dude,
True.
try something new. Go on Fox News
That'd be interesting.
or MSNBC. Get out there, Don.
Yeah, spread your seed.
Like,
man.
man, you've already been there, done that with
Right,
CNN.
right.
Experience some things.
Okay, on to our next story. The band got back together for one night only as well. Well, we don't know
As
how
far
many
as
nights.
we know.
As far as we know, because it could be many nights. NSYNC were on stage together at Justin Timberlake concert to sing their new song Paradise, and they also played a few of their classics.
I'm glad they did that, by the way.
Let's listen to their new song now with JT.
'Cause I waited, I've been waiting forever, right here for this moment between you and I.
Pass.
Pass on that. Dude, you beat
Pass.
me to it. Pass. Pass. But Paradise. Ugh. But
Speaking of ex-girlfriends, don't you think that NSYNC is like NSYNC has been cheated on by JT over and over again, and they keep on crawling back for more. Give us more, JT.
I like.
Have you
I
no
like
shame?
I like the parallel, but the difference is they're getting back with their ex, who's like a 10 out of 10. They had some great times. Is rich. You would get back with your ex if that was the case.
But with the world watching, it's just like it's so beneath.
The thing I am glad they did though, so I know they did Paradise, or that's what the song's called, right?
Mhm.
Which is like at least they're doing like the hits.
They're gonna get back
Because-
together for
because
sure now.
If I show up at NSYNC Reunites and all they do is like the new song and then JT's new music, it's like, dude, you guys are getting back on stage together. We want to hear Bye Bye Bye.
They did, they
which
played it.
did, which is cool. Which, to your point, makes me think that they are going to get back together and tour.
JT
right?
needs them. Like
I know
for a
you-
long
you
time.
hate him, but
yeah, I mean
can
it's
you?
easy to. But JT, like his new album, flop. You know,
yeah,
he-
kind of does suck.
he needs these guys to like bring back the
But
nostalgia
they
to make
also need him though.
Well, I mean, I don't know what else Lance Bass and Joey Fatone and whatever the other ones are called are doing.
The other ones, you get these guys all the time at the airport, don't you?
Yeah, but then I
You need to know these guys on first name basis.
What is it, JT Shazzy or something?
Oh no!
Who knows? Who cares? Chris Kirkpatrick, it says here on the form. Like, I don't know.
On the form, like you don't know these guys' names.
I couldn't rattle off the name.
It's
off my heart.
interesting though, because I know one of our great reporters here, Brendan, was pretty plugged into this story, and he was told at least that this all came together like super last minute. What if these guys were up to something on a Wednesday night? Like if JT calls and it's like, hey man, I got plans and I'm going to the gym and I have dinner.
Yeah, I got an open mic night to go to.
Okay, dude. But yeah, they're back together. I mean, honestly, I'm a JT fan, as I've said.
I know.
Openly. Used to
Weird.
be closeted. Now I'm an open JT.
I'm glad
fan.
you're living in your truth.
Yeah, finally living my truth. I think his album comes out on tomorrow.
Who cares?
The singles suck. All we want to see from him at this point in his career is just get back together and play the hits, man.
And he will. He will.
Yeah.
If big fans like you were saying it, you know, it's time. Okay, on to our next story. Prince William is out playing a little basketball
I didn't see this actually.
while the world crumbles around him. So, let me list it. His grandma, gone. His brother,
You can't say gone.
gone. His brother's gone. His dad is going. You know?
This is like harsh, man.
His
You're
wife.
when people pass away, you can't say gone.
Okay, dearly departed.
Okay,
Like, what do you want me to?
Thank you. Isn't like the queen your something?
I don't live by any code like that. I'll just-
Okay.
His brother's
going.
gone across the pond or whatever they say. His wife, God knows. His kids, God knows. Time to play a little hoops. You know what I mean?
I mean, what do you want the guy to do?
Figure out where they are.
Who is he playing against?
Little kids, it was a charity thing.
Okay.
But it's
okay.
weird, because
How was his jumper?
didn't look good.
No, I can't imagine it was very
He
good.
baked some cookies with them as well. We played a
Okay.
little pool. This guy is really going through it right now
Yes.
because everyone in his life seems to be like gone or missing, and he's just playing hoops.
I mean, this is what royals have to do, though, no? You, like, kiss babies, you shake hands, you go and play hoops with youth children. This is, like, what they do. Remember, they always go and, like, they're playing soccer.
Yes,
But, like, that's
in happier days,
This is
though.
their duties,
That's in
dude.
happier days. Now his wife hasn't been spotted for months, and the conspiracy theories.
But
are going
I would
crazy.
assume he knows where she is, no?
I wouldn't assume anything at this
Wow.
stage.
You are the biggest conspiracy theory when it comes to this. Don't you think the most logical thing that's going on here, and I know I'm on the opposite end of your interest in this story, is that she had some procedure done that's probably pretty personal. It's a medical thing.
Mhm.
I'm not sure you want all your medicals out to the world.
I don't care.
Okay, interesting. And that's what it is. She just doesn't want to talk about it. It might be embarrassing. It might be personal. And she's resting at home. If he's out shooting hoops with the youth in wherever the hell they are,
London.
I think she's doing okay.
Isn't
Isn't that a sign?
okay?
That's his wife.
That could be your theory. My theory is the Queen, days before she passed away, had pretty bad bone cancer. She's out there hobnobbing, waving.
Okay.
His dad is really ill with cancer too, unspecified cancer. Really ill. You see him from time to time as well. So that's the Queen. That's the King. This is like just a princess. It's not as
Exactly. So why do you care?
because she will not be seen. My theory is
Oh, God. I'm going to put on my tinfoil hat right now. Let's go.
put it on, mate.
Let's go.
She is not a willing participant in any of the royal PR anymore. She could easily post from bed saying, guys, the conspiracy theories have to stop. I'm not doing well. I'm not going to tell you what I got. But
Why does she owe you that?
she doesn't owe it, I wouldn't say. But if I was her and there was speculation about domestic violence,
Oh, yeah.
about
What about the BBL?
about Brazilian butt lifts, about my husband, soon to be king, is got another lady pregnant.
Oh, is that going around too?
There's everything going around. So
Okay.
if that was going around about me, I would say,
Yeah, that's fair.
pick up my phone and say, guys, stop. I'm super sick. Not going to tell you why, but I love my husband. I love my kids. You'll see me soon. What? The only reason she wouldn't do that is if she is done.
Done?
She is.
You think she's dead?
No, not dead. That's gone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
She's done with this whole charade, just like old mate Meghan Markle was.
Oh, mate.
Does any other theory make sense to you?
No, I mean, you are raising some very good points that I can't really argue. I still don't really care where the hell she is, but you are raising some good points of why she wouldn't just want to put some of these, especially really bad rumors, to bed. Because it can easily be put to bed.
Allegedly, days after Christmas, police and an ambulance went to where they were staying for Christmas.
Okay.
And then she has a planned abdominal surgery weeks later. Not buying it. Not buying it. This is the only story that matters.
Are you going to get to the bottom of this?
I bloody hope so.
We need to send you over to London.
I think the king is going to die soon.
Well, great theory. He has cancer, dude.
I think there's going to be a new king in place, which is King William, and he's going to go with this other Rose Bunbury or whatever her bloody name is.
Who?
The one he got pregnant.
Dude, you need to get off the internet.
Allegedly.
You literally need to get off the internet.
It's the only story that matters, Devin. Okay.
Touch grass.
On to our almost news. Odell Beckham Jr., he's interested in joining Travis Kelce at the Chiefs.
So am I.
And the reason why this is interesting is because Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian have major beef. So they would be together again in the box watching their guys.
I wouldn't imagine they'd be in the same box. You know, there's more than one suite. At
I would
stadium.
imagine these two ladies love attention more than anyone. They would be together.
With what's her name? Mahomes' wife, right?
Brittany
in the
Mahomes.
middle.
Yes.
I mean, so this story, let's just say, is a great story if he does go to the Chiefs, right?
Even if he doesn't go, it's a great story for now, just speculation.
Because you sent it around.
I was the one that sent it
Yes,
to the desk.
okay, so
yes.
that's why it's news.
Yeah, that's why it's almost
It
news.
shouldn't have been news, but I'll get to the bottom of this. So Odell got cut yesterday by the Ravens, or they released him or whatever.
The Chiefs need like one of those running guys that the guy throws
It's
the
called
ball
a wide
to.
receiver.
The Chiefs need one of those.
That's what
apparently.
Odell plays.
The Chiefs need one of those. Apparently.
And the Chiefs are the best team in the NFL.
Have they got one of those running guys catches the ball?
They have multiple.
Are they good?
They're decent.
Decent.
So any NFL free agent would want to go to the Chiefs.
Mm.
The only reason that this makes it a story is the possibility of if he does go there, are we going to see Kim K and Taylor in the same box together?
It would be the only thing that makes this whole saga of Kelsey and Taylor and whatever even bigger. If Kim
It would throw a
Kardashian
nice little
joins,
wrinkle. It would throw a
it's
nice
more
little
than a
wrinkle.
If she's included in the story now too, the other biggest celebrity in the world, then this is just like, then I believe it is scripted, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I could see him playing on the Chiefs.
I could see it.
He had a pretty good season last year. He's one of those guys who runs and catches the ball, as you discussed. They need guys like that.
Right.
And he's kind of old, so they could probably not have to pay him all that much.
Give him
And he
1
would
year.
probably take a pay cut because he's never won a Super Bowl.
Yes, he has with the Rams.
Oh, with the Rams. Damn.
What about that, huh?
Damn, I can't believe I just
Isn't
got
that your team?
fact-checked.
Isn't that your
We got to wrap up, right, Wow?
One last question. If you could play professional sport for any team or any sport, what would you do?
Professional soccer player.
Soccer.
Yeah, have you seen
Interesting.
those guys?
All right. I think I'd play golf. It's an easy one. And you can do it really late in life.
You're just trying to do anything that like is the easiest thing
Yes.
possible in life.
Yes, of course. Life is about a life of leisure.
You do kind of have like the build of a golfer.
All right, Devin. Thanks for joining me, mate. And we'll see you guys here tomorrow. Goodbye.